Scott, congratulations on your retirement. It's been fun to watch you cover, especially the Hawkeyes, over the last 29 years for KCRG. And of course, our fun Monday nights at OnIowa Live, the stories, the celebrities, just a great time here. You enjoy your retirement and you have yourself a whale of a retirement.
Thanks, Eugene. Eugene has only missed one show in 14 years. I think he had to have surgery for that one, right? That's it. So amazing. We're going to have Eugene and his lovely wife on in the next segment. They actually got engaged on this show. But we talk Alburnett wrestling. The Pirates are in the house. They finished second in the traditional and the dual to Don Bosco. Also been a powerhouse. Congratulations, Coach Clayton Rush. That was a good season for you guys.
Yeah, bringing home 2 more trophies. Weren't the trophies that we wanted, but these boys fought and did everything I asked of them.
Yeah, you've had quite a history at Alburnett in wrestling, and it seems to be getting better. There's a lot of people on the team now.
Yeah. This year we had 30 guys, 31 actually on our roster, so which is more than we've ever had. Last year we had 28. So we're going to continue to grow to this program and get kids opportunities.
Why do you think the program is growing the way that it has?
I think we have a high standard. We have a high standard, and we're more than just wrestling. We want to develop young men.
Here's some highlights of the state duels and in the traditional championships. You had 7 place winners this year. That is some depth.
Yeah, this is a pretty good group. Pretty good group, and bunch of fighters. So you get a group like this together, and you're going to come home with some hardware.
Do these guys still train at Shalista's farm? Is it?
The barn is still alive, very much alive.
The barn,
and,
yeah.
A lot of these guys grew up in the barn. They started wrestling there pretty young, and it's a pretty strong core group. And they started there, and they're ending here. Yeah,
obviously you did lose to Don Bosco. Don Bosco, one of the best programs in the history of this state, but you gave them everything you had in the dual and in the traditional.
Yeah, we're 2 very different programs. We feel like we do things the right way here at Alburnett, and that's something that we really strongly believe.
And that's turned out well for you, obviously, with the popularity of the program.
Yeah, we have a good following. Our community's real tight, and it's a great place to be.
I'm going to have you mention all the wrestlers if you can, because I know they're all a big part of it.
Yeah, we got Savvy over here. He's our heavyweight. Wyatt Kissling, Jacob Roush, Caden Leidy, Jackson Port, Clayton Strang, River Williams back here, Owen Hendrickson, J.J. Callahan, Egan Fleshman back there trying to hide, Shaden Washburn, Dawson Becker, Atlee DeWitt, Cooper Franklin, Hunter Sauer, Beckett Flanagan, Wyatt Schrader, Reese Klosterman, Rowdy Neighbor, and Preston Klosterman.
Yeah, you had 7 place winners. Atlee DeWitt, raise your hand, Atlee. He was 7th at 113 pounds. Owen Hendrickson, 4th at 120 pounds. You can raise your hand. Rowdy Neighbor, 2nd at 126 pounds. Preston Klosterman, 2nd at 138. And Reese Klosterman, 3rd at 150. Who am I missing? You have 2 more.
Shaden Washburn, 6th at 175. And Egan Fleshman, 6th at 215.
And the Washburn family has been big in Alburnett wrestling.
Runs deep, and there's another one coming.
I understand a 2nd grader that's better than all of them?
Arguably, I guess it might depend on which one you ask.
What do you think on that? He's pretty good, okay. Let's hand the mic to Rowdy if we can, one of the seniors on the team. Finished 2nd this year. You won it all last year, right, Rowdy?
Yep.
Yeah, you've had, and then 2nd year before that too?
Yep.
That's quite a run to be in the finals all those years. What made you so successful to be able to get to the championship match every year?
I think a lot of it has to do with just believing in myself, and we have a room here that it's a pretty good group of guys, and every day in practice you aren't going to get a break. So I think just remembering what my training is.
Coach, can you talk about Rowdy and how successful and how hard it is to make it the title match that many years in a row?
Yeah, he's just willing to put in the work and the time. He's real focused, and he's just one of those guys that's going to find his way to success. And he's a real coachable young man, which I think is going to really lead him to success in the future at the next level.
All right, then we have Preston and Reese Klosterman second. Preston at 138 pounds. How much fun was that to make it to the finals? First of all,
it was awesome. One of the best times of my life.
Had to be extremely nerve-wracking. You walk into that sold-out arena like that, right?
Not really. I mean, I kind of just took in the moment. It was really cool to walk out there and see everything and see all those people up there just looking down, watching us wrestle. It's a pretty cool thing.
Yeah, that's a dream of every wrestler in this state. Coach, talk about Preston and his rise to where he makes it to the title match.
Well, we just had our banquet last night, so this is pretty fresh in my mind. But, Preston's got a really unique ability on the mat, and he's another person that's really successful because of the time that he's put in. And I think those things right there are going to be what leads him to success in the future at the next level for him as well.
And are you guys brothers? Twins, yeah, that's what I thought. There's a little resemblance there. Reese, you were third at 150 pounds. What was it like to share this experience in your senior year with your brother?
It was pretty cool.
What's it like? I mean, you guys, are you clearing the furniture out at home and going at it? Has this been going on a long time?
Not anymore. We used to.
You used to. When you're younger, I bet you did wrestle a lot.
Preston learned his lesson.
Well, you're a little bigger. You've got a couple weight classes on him. Talk about what a joy it was to have these twins on the team and how they really helped each other, Coach.
Both of them have just been awesome to have. Seeing them mature from freshman to senior year, and Reese specifically, he's just a real coachable young man. He just does whatever I ask, and he puts his head down and he works. And he's got a high standard he holds himself to, and he holds his teammates to it too.
How about the leadership these three guys had for the rest of the team? How many other seniors did you have?
We had 7 total,
Okay.
6 in our varsity lineup.
Yeah, talk a little bit about all the seniors and what they meant to this program.
Yeah, each year you get these guys and you have them for 4 years and then they leave as seniors. This group is really special for me. I kind of put my thumb on them when they were in middle school. They were a little ornery, so we had to do some things to get them on the right track. So losing them is really going to hurt from a statistical standpoint, but mostly just having them around. They're good guys, and they set a really high standard for our program.
Hand the mic to Rowdy again. What age did you start wrestling, Rowdy?
Probably when I moved to Iowa in like second grade.
Second grade. What has this sport meant to you? I mean, what do you like about wrestling, and what has it meant to you specifically?
I'd probably just say it's an outlet for me to, I can just turn my brain off and go wrestle. That's one of the very few things that you can do.
Yeah, Coach, you were a very successful wrestler. This sport means a lot to these young men because it does give them an outlet, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's one of the few sports that you can physically combat with somebody, and it can be okay to do those things.
And you learn so much from this sport.
Yeah, and it forces you to be disciplined, whether it's a weight cut or getting better in a technique or being coachable as far as what an opponent does. So it teaches you a number of things.
All right, well, congratulations to all you guys, man. That's awesome. We come back, we're going to have some special guests up here on stage on Iowa Live.